Listen, I looked at the 49ers' current wide receiver depth chart, and let me just say this. They absolutely stink. That's what it is. It doesn't look appealing whatsoever, man. If I'm Brock Purdy, I'm storming into Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch's office, and I'm demanding you sign 2 or 3 receivers, or trade for 2 or 3 receivers to get that wide receiver core up to par. Because right now, the wide receiver core that you have is not cutting it whatsoever. You're not going to win a Super Bowl with Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall as your number 1 and your number 2 wide receiver. That is not going to cut it. I'm sorry. That's just not going to cut it. What the Niners need to do is this. The San Francisco 49ers, I wholeheartedly believe they need to sign Antonio Brown. And you guys will be like, what? Isaiah Antonio Brown, he hasn't played in a couple of years and he's a cancer and yada, yada, yada. Listen to this. You need drama queens to win Super Bowls. Every team that's won a Super Bowl has had some type of drama queen, okay? The drama queens are the guys that are typically the stars, right? You need those. And are you really going to tell me Antonio Brown, minus 2 years of not playing football, he's not an upgrade over Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall? Come on, you're out of your mind if you think that he is not an upgrade. And here's the thing. Antonio Brown and Kyle Shanahan's offense would be absolutely incredible. Antonio Brown, it would be a low-risk, high-reward type of move because you would probably sign him to a veteran minimum contract. If he performs, great. You're a Super Bowl caliber team. If Antonio Brown performs, and Antonio Brown is like the Antonio Brown from, back his Steeler days or even his Buccaneer days. You get the Buccaneer days. Antonio Brown, that is still an upgrade, and it still elevates you to Super Bowl contention. But if Antonio Brown acts up, if he doesn't perform, if he causes drama in the locker room, then you cut his ass. Simple as that. And you don't really lose a lot, honestly. And Antonio Brown knows, look, this is your last chance of playing football. If you really want to play football, this is your last chance to play. So you either get in line and get your act together, or you're never going to play again. Plain and simple. This is your last chance. Your very, very last chance. So, and when these guys are on their last chances, they often get their acts together and they shut up, which I think Antonio Brown would do. So the Niners need to sign Antonio Brown. He needs to be signed to help us beef up our wide receiver core.